Oh, they actually have entryways big enough for dragons. Let's make sure to leave them a tip.
Oh, good morning, my dear. May Suni shine the light of her love and beauty upon your days. I am so thrilled to meet you. Now, please tell me the name of the ravishing creature standing before me.
Well, hello, cleric. I didn't know matchmakers could be so breathtaking. My name is Criterius Adora. Most people call me Crit.
Oh, breathtaking. Well, I am Edith Helmina Fairthimble, and I am so happy that you have decided to welcome love into your heart.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Edith.
You know, I work with people all across the world who are just like you. They're all looking for that special someone. Or a few special someones. We don't pass judgments like that here. Today, I am just going to ask you a few questions about yourself, about what you're looking for, about your past. I know that you don't know me, but I'm going to have to ask you to be honest with me. That's the only way this works. But don't worry, it is completely confidential. This stays between you, me, and Suni herself.
Oh, let's not forget Lady Tiamat. My god is watching me too, you know.
First things first, we're gonna have to get down the basics. So, how old are you?
I'm 834 years old, but most of my friends say I don't look a day over 821.
Okay. Do you have a preference with regards to gender?
Not really any preference to a particular gender, but I do prefer a more feminine presenting companion.
Okay, noted. Any objection to fangs, horns, wings, or tails?
I would never be so hypocritical. I would take someone with all or none or any accommodation in between.
All right. Have you had a relationship before, and how recent are we talking here?
Plenty. I'm still in a few. Dragons don't believe in monogamy after all.
Mm-hmm. And do you sleep in pajamas or in the nude?
It depends on my form. If it's this form, I sleep in the nude. If I'm in my humanoid form, well, it depends on who I'm with.
Okay, I may be wrong, but I can't help but sense a little bit of trepidation coming off of you.
Trepidation? Well, maybe a little.
But some part of you must be looking for love, even if it's not a conscious part. Otherwise, Suni would not have brought you to me. So, do yourself a favor, or at least humor me, and give it a shot, all right? Okay. So, let's talk about what you are looking for in a partner. What would you say is your type? What do you find attractive about a person? And don't say redheads, because I'll think you're flirting with me. No, I'm just joking. You can say redheads. It's true.
Oh, Edith, don't tempt me. I have several types. Other dragons, humanoids with monstrous traits, and I quite like some bratty attitude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course. I agree with you completely there. Describe to me your perfect date. What would you want to do? Where would you want to go?
Flying through the night sky with my date either flying beside me or riding on my back. And then we both go and terrorize a town together before we head back to my lair for, well, you know.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Based on where you are in your life right now, are you ready to settle down, raise a family, or are you looking for something a little more casual?
Oh, I can be both. I'm a lot of people's sugar dragon daddy.
Oh, absolutely, yes. We can work with that. Now, I know you're an adventurer. You probably do a lot of travel. Are you okay with long distance, or would you expect your partner to come along with you on the road?
Oh, my kobolds are very good at setting up teleportation circles. My partners can go whenever they want and visit whenever they wish.
What about deal breakers? Annoying habits, religious affiliations, pets? Anything you absolutely would not stand for?
People who disrespect my minions are deal breakers, and people who disrespect Tiamat are lunch.
Okay, got it. You know, let's get a little uncomfortable here. It's time to talk about your dating history. Now, if you have not dated extensively before, just think about relationships in your life in general. So, friendships, family. We can learn a lot from how you relate to people, even outside of a romantic context. Although, look at you. I would find it hard to believe that nobody's tried to snap that up.
And you're right. I'm no stranger to romance.
So, are you usually the pursuer or the pursued? Are you the one that breaks up or the one that gets broken up with?
Oh, I am very much a pursuer. But I also like it when I'm being chased after. I can also be a bit of a heartbreaker when I want to be, but there's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid.
That is interesting. Tell me, what went wrong in your last relationship? Do you take any responsibility there?
Well, the last one that ended, we both simply realized we weren't working out for each other and grew apart.
Oh, I am so sorry to hear that, honey. That must have been really rough. You know, sometimes things just don't work out. But you can't spend the rest of your life thinking about it, or you'll end up like me. Always the matchmaker, never the match.
I wouldn't worry, Edith. You are quite the catch.
Never mind. We're talking about you. Let's stay on task. Do you have a one that got away? Somebody you still think about a lot?
Not really. I often try a new tactic when a pursuit doesn't work out.
Thank you for sharing all this with me. I know it can be hard to open up. We're just gonna get a little bit deeper now. Let's talk about you. What kind of baggage are you carrying with you? What do you need to work on? Trust issues? Abandonment issues? Don't be shy. This is a safe space.
Well, I've been told I can be a bit arrogant, but have you met me? I'm me!
Oh, I hear you there. You know, people say you don't date the person, you date the family. So in your case, what does that mean? If someone dates you, what are they also getting in the bargain? Your party? Your patron? Someone else?
Well, I would describe my family as my children, my adorable minions, and my lovers, of course. But I have plenty of attention to share around with everyone, naturally.
Let's talk about a different kind of language proficiency. I'm not talking about Dwarvish or Celestial, I'm talking about love languages. You know, your love language? How do you show someone that you love them? And how do you want to be shown that someone loves you? Gifts? Physical touch? Romantic words?
I do like to spoil my lovers with gifts and cuddles when I can, and I quite like receiving the same in return. I also like to hear compliments, but what dragon doesn't like being flattered?
Absolutely, I understand that. I know this one might sound strange, but you only have to rescue one client from a hostage situation before you start to put this in the paperwork. So, do you have any extremely powerful enemies with a grudge against you who might want to use your partner as a way to get back at you?
Ha! If there are any left, I'll take care of them like the rest.
Duly noted. Okay. Last but not least, sexual compatibility. It's important. Would you describe yourself as adventurous? I mean, aside from the literal adventuring.
Oh, I'll try anyone. I mean anything once.
Well, I guess that word means different things to different people. Tell me, have your previous partners described you as being good in bed? Don't look at me like that. It's on the form.
Oh, I've never heard any complaints, but I have received a few compliments.
Well, should we believe them?
I doubt they'd come back for more if we couldn't.
Okay. Any weird kinks I should know about? Shape-shifting, necromancy? Don't be shy. Trust me, I've heard it all before.
Well, I do like to shapeshift myself, and I've seen a few lycanthropes transform. Seeing them change gets me excited.
Alright. That is all I need for the initial interview. We will go ahead and start looking for compatible matches amongst our other candidates, including other temples as well as here. I already have a few people in mind. Actually, I interviewed the sweetest healer yesterday. Anyway, if we find a match for you, we will be in touch. And if you are happy with our services, we do accept contributions to the temple in the form of clothing, cosmetics, scents, jewelry, artwork, furniture, and chocolate. And statuary. Did I say statuary? And remember, true love conquers all. As long as you follow your heart, all will be well. May Suni shine the light of her beauty upon you, sweetheart. Farewell.
And may Tiamat spare you from her wrath. Farewell, Edith. Don't be a stranger, all right? Kobolds, bring me 8 bags of gems, 8 pounds of chocolate, and a statue of me.